Now, if you guys, just like myself, really hate it when you get paid a ton of income from an ETF, but the underlying share price decays and decays over time, making the total return or the investment in general not really worth it, then today's video is going to be absolutely perfect for you. Because what we're going to be talking about going over is 5 different high yield ETFs that offer various amounts of income generation from day one, but have not decayed whatsoever since inception. But not only that, they look very, very different than this chart that you can see right here on the screen. All 5 of these ETFs have not only not decayed, but have grown significantly and consistently over time, while still paying investors a ton of income, sort of the best of both worlds. So if you want to go through and see 5 different dividend ETFs that balance out growth and income generation pretty much perfectly, then stick around, drop a like down below, and let's get right into it. My A to Z dividend investing ebook has already helped countless dividend investors get started with their journey. And my custom dividend tracker, the one I use all the time on my videos, has also helped so many investors stay organized and has actually helped them see their dividend income grow. Well, today I have something even better for you guys. When you click the first link down below in my description and you grab my A to Z dividend investing ebook, today you're not only going to get the ebook, but you're also going to be getting the custom dividend tracker, which you can use to track your own dividend income ongoingly. Get direct access to my personal email where you guys can email me any questions regarding dividend investing. You're also going to receive a link to view all of my holdings inside my 7-figure dividend portfolio and see all the positions I add and take away ongoingly. And you're going to get for absolutely free my brand new high yield dividend investing ebook, where I show you the power of maximizing some of these high yielding ETFs and teach you everything there is to know about that also. This is going to be your one shot to grab everything inside of one single bundle, but you got to move quick because I'm not going to offer this for long. Now, with all that, let's get back into the video. Now, the first of 5 dividend ETFs that offer a nice balance between growth and income generation is going to be the Goldman Sachs NASDAQ 100 Premium Income ETF, or GPIQ. Now, this ETF offers NASDAQ 100 exposure, but through a high income strategy. Even though GPIQ utilizes a cover call strategy, they don't write cover calls in the entire underlying, which means there is going to be the potential for a lot more growth exposure when the NASDAQ, the underlying, does well. Now, for example, GPIQ started trading back in October of 2023 at around $38 per share. As of filming the video, we're on a tiny little pullback from the NASDAQ and we're at $52 per share. But keep in mind, this ETF is not necessarily a growth ETF whatsoever, even though it's up around 35+% as far as price performance goes over this time frame. Now, keep in mind that 35% growth is also accompanied by around a 10% trailing 12-month yield. Not to mention, GPIQ also pays very consistent income, anywhere from around 45, 44, 43 cents per share per month on average. This ETF has become a staple in my long-term portfolio, and like I said, balances a nice mixture of growth and income generation from day one, all while offering you exposure to the NASDAQ, which, let's be real here, has done pretty well. The next ETF that offers a nice balance between growth and income also, and has done very well since inception, is QDBO, one of my favorites, the Amplify CWP Growth and Income ETF. This ETF offers exposure to a small basket of holdings, and then what they do is they individually sell cover calls on individual names. Now, because of this strategy, the ETF is not 100% capped, so there is going to be a lot more upside potential at least. The ETF started trading back during inception date in August of 2024 at around $24 per share. So even though this ETF offers a ton of income, which I'm going to share with you here in a second, over this short time frame, it's up around 17%. And this is for an ETF that as of right now offers around, again, almost a 10% trailing 12-month yield. Now, this ETF's distributions are also somewhat consistent, around 25, 26 cents per share per month if you were to average out the last 12 or so months. All in all, QDBO is another one of my favorites that offers a nice mixture of growth and income. You're not going to get anything insane as far as dividend yield goes, but you are going to get a nice amount of income generation along with that growth potential. Another name that you maybe have not heard of is BALI, the iShares US Large Cap Premium Income Active ETF. This ETF offers exposure to popular large cap names, but then utilizing an option strategy, the ETF offers around an 8%, 9% yield, depending on what time frame you're looking at. Now, even though this ETF does offer around an 8, 9, 10% yield, depending on the time frame, the ETF has grown consistently over time, offering around 27% price performance over the last few years, which is not bad whatsoever. Now, like I mentioned, it also offers around an 8.5% yield, so not the craziest amount of income generation, but still a healthy amount of income generation, especially for an ETF that's going to offer you large cap exposure and growth consistently over time. 2 more names to go through: the ProShares NASDAQ 100 High Income ETF, IQQQ. This ETF has only been trading for a short time, but is up around 9, almost 10% on the max time frame just as far as price performance goes. This ETF, just like it says, is going to offer you NASDAQ high income exposure. The actual dividends are around 10 or 11% yield with this one. Another ETF that's offered a nice mixture of growth and income all inside one ETF. Now, last but not least, we have to talk about the OG Devo Amplify CWP Enhanced Dividend Income ETF, the ETF that offers exposure to individual dividend names, but then writing cover calls on some of those names. This ETF offers around a 4.5 to 5% trailing 12-month yield. Now, the great thing about Devo is it's low beta. It's also offered a ton of growth since inception. The ETF started trading at around $25 back in 2016. Around a decade later, it's up almost 80%, and that does not include all the dividends every single month that this ETF is paid. Devo offers monthly income anywhere from 18 cents, 17, 16 cents, and the dividends do seem to be getting a little bit bigger, especially if you look at the last several years. So there we have it, guys. Those are 5 different dividend ETFs that right from day one offer at least the potential for some growth, and all have offered a ton of income generation since inception. Now, I'm not implying that there's also not a spot in a lot of our portfolios for some ultra high yielders. Names like you can see right here in the screen that might offer 20, 30, 40% yield are also great to have in your portfolio if, of course, it's what you're looking for. But if you're looking for some staples, some strong foundational names, those 5 ETFs we talked about are definitely a good place to start. Now, before I go, I do have a question for you guys down below. When it comes to stable, high income with some growth generation, on top of that, what are some of your favorite names across the market as of right now? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.